It is really coming down out there. We got a lot of snow going on, and we're going to track it all here for you on satellite and radar. I'm meteorologist Kiyana here with the latest updates. So right now the Bronx is getting walloped with that snow along that band that's moving through, dropping about 3 to 5 inches. And for my Castle Hill folks, this is what it feels like out there. 5 degrees in your neighborhoods.
Sunday's not going to be that great.
No, Sunday is not going to be great unless you like rain. So let's not exclude the people. Okay. Let's not exclude those who do like rain. Around the city, we're looking at winds between 45 and 50 miles per hour. Definitely damaging, definitely something that is going to make the snow feel more blizzard-like. Any normal circumstance, you'll want to say, hey, we're catching a break, we're getting some sunshine, like this is great, but not so much on a day like today. There's a lot of saturation in the atmosphere. We have the warm temperatures already in place. So any added amount of sunshine to that could definitely spark our potential for some thunderstorms. This is a colder storm that's going to make for that impact once they merge as they continue to push northeast into our area.
It's a good day to get comfortable and relaxed. Kiyana, did you like bang on the wall or something? What's going on? You're comfortable and happy over there.
You know, I don't like to disturb. She's in her space, I'm in my space, so I just leave it how it is.
If she's watching, just turn it down a little bit so we can hear the weather. That's it.
It's because we have that cold front back out to our west that is going to bring in some severe thunderstorms by this afternoon and evening. That's why we need to keep our guard up. We are watching things develop very closely down to our south. Brooklyn Bridge and Manhattan Bridge both seeing delays in both directions, and that's because that visibility is low. We have that steady snow moving through. We have a clear sky. You can check out the full moon known as the worm moon, which is actually a transition from winter to spring. Good morning. That Storm Watch team coverage continues this morning, and that's because we're tracking snow throughout the rest of today. We're looking at about 3 to 6 inches this afternoon.
But first, we're checking in with our very own Easter Bunny, our meteorologist.
Hello.
Hi, Kiyana Lewis. How are you doing this morning? Happy Easter to you.
Good. Happy Easter to you and the team as well. We are off to a beautiful start.
They cleaned off the roads through the overnight. As I was coming in, I noticed that all of the snow was pushed to the side, but I did also notice some slick spots out there, so I put ice in the moderate risk for some impact. Let's get a look at it. We have a weather alert for tomorrow that you need to be aware of. As you head out the door tomorrow morning, we will see dry conditions, but by the late morning, you're going to see this wintry mix start to make way into the city. Good morning. That Storm Watch team coverage continues this morning, and that's because we're tracking snow throughout the rest of today. We're looking at about 3 to 6 inches this afternoon. That trails us right into the rest of the week and going into the weekend, and that of course comes with the opportunity for some waves of snow banding through this afternoon. By tomorrow, we could look at another 1 to 2 inches tacked on top of the snow that we get today, and that's going to carry us into most of Friday, the morning half. By the midday, we start to see a nice clearing pattern, but we do have lingering flurries throughout most of Friday going into the early evening. Here's a look at the storm across the city. We are watching the opportunity for these bands to start moving in. They're now west of the city, over parts of New Jersey. We'll be watching that very closely. But as far as snow rates, it is coming through pretty lightly. It's this band that's just north of Philadelphia that we'll be watching, and that's going to take a couple of minutes up to an hour to get here. But right now we're seeing very light banding across the city. If I get in close to Brooklyn, where we're going to see that very, very light snowfall right now, very much of a dusting over parts of Flatbush, most of the borough actually, and as you're heading out throughout the morning hours, you'll want to be very cautious of where you walk. It's going to be very slick out there, especially as you're crossing streets, North Street Avenue, New York Avenue. You'll be watching out for some very slick spots. Taking it uptown to the Bronx, we are seeing a very quiet pattern there. That doesn't mean that the snow has ended. It just means that we are going through a dry period at this moment. We'll be watching that very closely too. But as far as the next couple of hours, we're still going to be watching that opportunity of banding where you see the darker shades. That's heavy snow over the city. We'll be watching that. It becomes steady going into the afternoon hours. Around 12:45, just after lunchtime, we'll be seeing our next round of some heavy snow. That continues going into the early evening. Around 2:45, we start to see things lightening up, just a little bit of a break, and then we start to see things really become light as we head into around that 10 o'clock hour. That's the first half of the storm. By the second half of the storm tomorrow, we'll be seeing some more light flurries move through, especially during the morning hours for the morning commute. I'll be back in less than 10 minutes with another look at the update and that exclusive 10-day for you.